So we are set. Welcome, Sonia. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you for coming here and sharing your experience about Alchemist membership. I will give you a little introduction time so you can tell to the others who you are and what took you here. Well, now I asked you to be here, but oh, I invited you to be here. And then we can, or you can share a little bit about your experience in Alchemist membership. You started with the July group, and now where we are at the end of October. And let's start from the introduction. So let's go step by step. I'm so happy that you're here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invitation. It's always a challenge to go live and those things, but I think when we talk from the heart, it's always easy to talk. So everything comes.
Exactly.
So,
and that's my intention for this interview.
Yeah, because I know it's
like we are
never
here
easy.
Together.
Yeah. And then it flows. So, well, when I met you, Sala, like it was back in 2008. I met you with the yoga. I met yoga too. It was my first meeting with the yoga and the practice. I was really stuck. I was really stuck in my life. Really, really stuck. Things didn't flow. I could not see nothing. I could not see. I didn't know even what I wanted. There was a day that I was talking with my husband, and he was talking about his plans and his dreams, and he asked me, "Oh, what about your plans and your dreams?" And I had nothing to say. I was like so sad and so embarrassed, even embarrassed because I had nothing. It's like an empty life, empty. Even things didn't work because my life was stuck. Okay. And then I had the yoga, and I started with the physical part, and then I was asking, well, behind the yoga it must be something. And so I was searching for the yoga off the mat. What was behind the yoga and behind me? And yoga with the physical part maybe shaped me up. And then I had that conscience about there was something to be. There was something meant to be for me. And then we were starting, then the turning point, and then now. And
for those one who doesn't know, turning point is the longer course, and Sonia took that leap with me. Yeah.
So when I begin this yoga off the mat process, my first attempt, I get the course, and then I text Sala just after that I was not getting the course. No, I'm sorry, Sala, but I don't have time. I don't have blah, 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 those. Because I felt so insecure, because I knew that I was, for sure, I was sure that I was founding something that I was not comfortable. I was digging in some processes that I think it's going to be hard. So from 2019 till here, no, there's like 4 years. It's a big process. Maybe on that time when somebody told me, oh, this is a process of 5 years, 10 years, I said, no, of course I don't want that, because we want quick answers.
Yeah,
for sure. But this is a process. We don't have like from this point to that point. We don't know what to find.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel so much comfortable and confidence now, because I found a lot of things in me that I didn't know I had. I'm stronger, I'm more confident, and I know you have I have a net, I have this security net with you that I've already told you, you are my guru.
You are my guru.
Maybe we don't go there.
Yeah. Side.
Yeah. And you know, there's and during this process, there's a lot of things that made me uncomfortable. And your questions sometimes made me uncomfortable.
When we step to
I
the
have
growth,
to say,
right?
yeah. Because, oh my God, I don't want to think about that. I don't want to write about it. I don't want to journal about, because it takes time and it takes like a lot of process and going inside, even writing the letters for ourselves, the future self, the little when we were little. Oh, now I can read those letters. This is amazing. I can write a letter for my future self, and I can even imagine myself in the future. This was impossible for me because I had no plans, no dreams, no expectation. My life was like empty, just living and traveling, blah blah blah. Okay, and living the dreams of the others.
Yeah, I hear you. And it is a journey that we step into. And I really resonate with that, kind of like a willingness to step on those growth zones. Like the first thing would be like, I don't want to do this. This is too much, takes too much effort, time, too much, whatever it is, like it comes in, and those are quite human, I guess, thoughts when the change is close. So it's like that the old self is like, no, holding on, like, don't grow out from me. And then we kind of, we can take a step back. And that's the beautiful thing, I think, for example, with what we are now together in an Alchemist membership, that it is 1 year long. And we started in July. It was 7 months. I was like, okay, 7 months sounds great. It's like 7 chakras, 7 months.
Yeah.
But then on the road, I started to I started to think like, no, I want to have longer. Like, I want to have a longer container, like a sacred hub or sacred lab, like we call like Alchemist lab, that people can really have those pauses if they want to go for a while and kind of like exit and then come back. And that there is time and there is like easiness with that time frame. And I don't know what's your experience with that, like to make a commitment to this kind of longer process, like having a longer family around. Like I see us as in a way, like it's a membership, but it is a community, it's a family in that sense. Like we are soul sisters together and really supporting each other's journeys. Like it's not just that I'm supporting you, you're supporting me big time, with the presence, with energy, and with everything that we go together in those meetings that we meet. But how do you find that longer time supporting your growth?
Now time, it's not the scary part. Now it's so comfortable. Even if it's 2 years or 3 years, it's amazing, because before it was scary, because you say, oh, 1 year, it seems like too long. But it's not too long. Maybe this can be a whole our life to be digging in during this process. This is a life process, not a 1 year or, because when I look back, it's 4 years that I'm in this process, and I want to be 4 more, and even more, because this is a process. And you know, I think this is a community that I feel very authentic in sharing my things, because I can be me. So, and we found that our problems are the same of the other people. My problems are your problems, and other people. We have, it's yoga, it's union. Everybody has the same. Even now I can verbalize easily my things, my problems, my concerns, and even this. And you know, the most amazing thing, it's not for me, it's for the people that surrounding me. And because maybe people don't see things, they notice something. Maybe they don't tell us, but they can see, they just staring something it's changing, or something, there's something in you, or something in your eyes, or something in your smile, that you are, I'm more in peace. I can say that I'm really in peace. Of course that we have our moments and day life, but I can go back to my tools. Now I have the tools to be aware, and I'm very happy that I trusted you, and I had this big faith that everything is going to be in place. So I had to take the time for my body, my cellulars get this arrangement, and the universe get the arrangements. Everything takes time. This is the perfect time. So the time, it's not the problem. It's like it was an excuse for me. The time.
And that's a big thing to say, and to come from the place of love, like, now I see it differently.
Yeah.
And it is an alchemist.
Alchemist
happening. We are alchemizing.
We are changing these subtle changings in our DNA, in our cells. And this goes to the outside of our body. It goes to the outside, to the others. Because if we are good, the people that share our life, they are good too. It's the union.
It is the union.
And I have a lot of plans, and now I have goals, I have ambitions, I can celebrate. I even see myself in the future, what I will do to make.
Exactly. And that's an inspiring place to be. Like, there's so much to go for. I want to go back, because you said about when we share, for example, we have how the structure, basically the membership goes. We have bi-weekly meeting, and basically I give you something that is probably present in my own practice, so that's why I also feel guided to talk about it, and kind of coming from the place, like exactly what you said, like that if I'm going through, probably somebody else is going through the same things, like abundance, or scarcity, or growth, or being stuck, and that's why also like sharing those kind of problems or struggle moments, because knowing that when we do shine the light, for example, to our frustrations, our limiting habits, thoughts, beliefs, or some other struggle that we might have in everyday life, like everybody has something, but in a way that it starts to change form. It's not just something that weighs on our shoulders. It might feel like that sometimes, but then there is a way to understand it in a different light. And I think that's what this membership is great for, because then we get to share and see, and she's doing the procrastination too. Okay, I'm not the only one who is kind of like running away from some responsibilities, and there is a way to understand that procrastination and a way to alchemize it again. Like it's all in that process of alchemization. So that's what I heard it. I want to say it out loud because I think this is a great lab to come together and really start to shift in a different way those things that might put a weight on our shoulders or worries in our minds, which is normal for human beings. Like
and sometimes there are questions that other people just have, and we have those same questions, and we say, oh, that's true, okay, so everything is, and it's a very comfortable place to be, because we are on the same path, we are on this same road.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I feel so comfortable in talking and sharing, because it's from an authentic place.
I love that. Yeah. So what else do you have? Anything intuitively comes to your mind about membership? Maybe somebody who is watching this is thinking to join, and as I said, I somehow deeply know in my heart that people who are meant to find this will find a way, and that's in my practice. Like I want to trust in that. And but do you have anything to say that you, for those ones who are kind of on a fence, like, should I go, is this for me?
Yeah, like I told you, I have this very very difficult time to begin all this process. Like I told you, like I sent you the message, I don't want to be part of it. No, I don't want to begin. So, and I'm so thankful for you, because you told me, just take your time, just just breathing. It's like when we are anxious, it's like just breathe, let's see what's happening. And that space and that time, I just pause a bit, and it was amazing, that pause, because it was in those days that I have meditated a bit. I said, yeah, and I asked, is this for me? I was asking for guidance, and I wanted to come, but I had that big resistance because I knew that maybe I was going to an uncomfortable place that I didn't want to be. But now I'm so happy that you gave me that support and that pause to say, just breathe and take your time. If it's not in the first month, just come as you are, whatever you have, your time, your pace, because people are different, have different pace or different times, and it was the perfect time for me, for sure. It's been an amazing journey for me. It's a lot of discoveries, and I I put back a lot of bad emotions, like comparisons and those bad, oh, I'm not capable, my self-esteem was like very low. I had very low self-esteem, but now I feel very strong now, very confident now.
I see that.
Even in my practice, I was one day I found that I was not doing what I was teaching. I was, practice what you say and say what you practice. I was not doing it. I said, okay, let's talk. And now it's very authentic.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Yeah, how I see, I totally resonated with that. And I do want to kind of recall to that moment when you said that I want to pause, and I knew what's going on because I've been there too. Like I have been supported through those moments. And that's why it's so beautiful to support another human being going through those journeys. And it is then really the journey to you, through you, with you, what you have in that moment, honestly being real and still finding towards yourself, like, okay, like it's not about pushing through with force. It's really, the word that I like to use a lot is like we pivot. We just, like, it happens, there is a resistance, and then we pivot, and then there is like freedom. And it changes, like for you, what I witnessed, the pivots really changed like 180 to full commitment. And I see your commitment shining to the others and to the group, and that's a beautiful thing to see, because in a way I knew all the time that you will find a way. Yeah, there is a level of trust, which is a practice, which is beautiful practice, and I totally share. That's the first rock that we put down. You did so great that, and kind of like softening through that resistance, like that will be a great example to, or resource to pivots, whatever comes to your life.
And I think the trust is the main pillar, like for this work, because it's hard work. It's hard work. So there was a lot of times that I say, just trust in you, trust in the universe, trust. Everything's going to be on place. It's the first pillar. Then everything comes. Because we don't need to rush. If we say like it's a 1-year course, it's nothing, because this process takes time. It's a lifetime course. Because now it's not scary 1 year. No, of course not. Because after we want more.
Exactly.
We want to learn more, want to be on this place, because this is a nice place. This is a place for love and from love. We don't want to go back where we were, so we want to stay. So we don't want to go back. So this was the biggest. So this is a big learnings with these tools that you gave. Big learnings. And I'm so grateful to be on this course, and I will be for 1 year, 2 years I'll be here to share and to learn and keep on my journey.
Exactly. Until we are 85, we always say.
I know. And we still will learn. Still learning.
Thinking like we started yesterday, like like time loses its meaning, because it is a long lifetime commitment, this kind of work.
Because time, it's like an excuse. I look at time before like big thing, but what is time? We don't know. I still have plans, a lot of plans. Some scare me a bit, but well, I will do them.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Maneuvering.
Yeah.
Great. So if there would be 3 words that would describe now the Alchemist membership for you, what would that? 1, 2, 3. I like the one words myself. What 3 words comes first to your mind?
Authenticity. It's the biggest, and a lot of love, and a lot of guidance.
Those are the words.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sonia. I know you are really heart-led, and I do resonate every time you have tears in your eyes. I know there is something shifting, and it really moves me. And I know when I have tears in my eyes, it's also, I was thinking during the week when I had a live and then I got cry and I was like, oh my gosh, the first thing is like the shame, but then it's like it's also the expansions, like, okay, expansion of those good feels and expansion of that guidance and that authenticity and that love. Like, it's just so good. And to saying yes to that, like, this is a beautiful thing. So thank you.
Yeah, and it's okay to be vulnerable.
Yeah,
it's okay. And it's like, no problem, no worries. Yeah, so it's okay because we are real. This is real reality. Yeah.
Thank you for coming here. And
thank you.
Have a beautiful trip now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Long journey.
And we will see you. I'll see you on the recordings.
Yes, you catch the place.
Yeah.
So thank you, those ones who are thinking and watch Sonia's experience. Just catch my attention, send me a message or write me so we can talk about the membership, how you get started. We have the first meeting with the new members already Wednesday, so 1st of November. So that's in our membership schedule, and there will be a class or circle together training. So namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Obrigado.
Obrigada. Thank you for sharing your
Thank you.
So empowering.
Thank you. Ciao. My guru. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.